run to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on his offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, it's a nice route here by the wide receiver in tight man coverage, breaking towards the sideline. How about the quarterback? The placement of the football out in front where only his guy could get his hands on it.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll try the right side on the toss. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew that one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And the holder completes the pass. Well, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the back gets the football. He's found some room at the 45. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Play coming up. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So he runs fourth down. Out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Escapes the pocket. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, tied, strong. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Eludes a tackle. Creative running paying off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback still with the football. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Brown. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Powers through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled out at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Man, I love these fullbacks when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball. Most of the times, in most offensive schemes, they block all the time. Just a forgotten player. Here, they slip him out and let him catch the football, and he shows the kind of damage he can do.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away.
14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
And here he comes from inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Powerful running into the secondary. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Running back with the football and tackled after a small pickup there. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Important second down play coming up. Hands off to the left. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Close to the goal line, couldn't quite punch it in there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any other. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after the completion. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bama. And they go in front here in the second half. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Foster. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. And there's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium. Now here's the toss play. He shreds the tackle. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Rebels will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
See what the call is on first and 10. Trying to find room. It's Brown. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Maybe maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
We'll give it to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Throw to the running back in the flat. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Field it in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down.
And how about this? A fake. Lets it go. The punter with a completed pass for a first down.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
A completion sets up a second down play. Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And a catch made in the end zone for the two-point conversion.
And I'm a little bit surprised that they went for two instead of kicking it to tie it up. But here we are in the second half. They decided to roll the dice, and this time it's in their favor as they take the lead by a point.
He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
The Rebels are going to cash in here in the red zone. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for the first down and goal. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense is still clicking. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. That will be a 1st down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Finds an open target on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Great 1st down here by this offense to stop this clock. But remember, the time isn't on your side. You still have a long way to go. They need to be in hurry-up mode.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Henry. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
He makes the grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
At this point in the game, obvious situation. You're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, give them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, tied.
What an amazing job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback to get this ball into the end zone. Now they've given themselves a chance. Down 2, under 10 seconds to go. You got to hit this 2-point play to send it to overtime.
So they score the touchdown, but can they make the 2-point conversion to get even? There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The try fails. It would have tied the game. The margin is still 2 in the final minute. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.